sister. And
Speak about how
excited
excited I am to be here for the next 20 minutes.
Good. And this is the Ogden Pioneer Days Rodeo. Was it
In all
bulls
ages,
or bareback
language.
broncs you were riding? Bulls. And then your alarm clock went off and the dream was over.
So is it still loading in terms of getting a
Yes, that's the
live
best.
picture?
You guys are going to go sit in these comfortable seats, aren't you?
Should be good now.
You just make yourselves at home. I'm going to
Please
find
stand
out
by
what
one
you
away.
want to sit
Hey,
and
look
what
at
you
that.
want to do. Did you bring me an ice cream cone?
You bring your refresh mine.
Cassie, we can't go back. It's over. That's it.
I think we should give this guy a round of applause for bringing me some water. And this lovely helper. Thank you.
Muffle pop.
If you clap really loud, he'll give you a water.
Good.
Not. He's got a limited supply, but if you're real thirsty, you can have a swallow of mine. How many of you came to see the parade? How many of you came to listen to my fabulous jokes? All right, that's what I'm talking about, right here, right here. There's some people listening.
Walk away.
Wow.
Step up to the mic.
How many of you came to learn about Amway?
Do you have someone back in the office?
I don't sell them. It's just a joke.
Mark.
One of my many fabulous jokes. How many of you sell Amway? Raise your
I
hand.
can see it here.
I can see it here.
Is that Larry Carrillo?
Looks great. I mean,
And Kelly Carrillo, something last name that I don't know. This is your daughter?
for sure.
Should we embarrass the Carrillo family? Who would like to embarrass the Carrillo family back here?
Down? Okay.
This is Larry. Have you ever heard him sing? Have you ever heard him sing? Oh. He's a heck of a singer. Are you still singing?
What is this at?
480.
Which is still.
Oh. Can you do me one favor? Say, no, Superman's not here. No, Superman's not here. Okay,
Don't need to
put
see
on
the
that.
pores on the horse's
And
face.
Kelly, where have you traveled from?
Virginia.
Kelly has
So
traveled
in
from
terms of the
Virginia. She's
app?
over here behind this crowd. I want you to give her and her beautiful 3 daughters a big round of applause because they came from Virginia. I barely hear you, but you're forgiven.
Clean up.
And who are you? What's your name?
20 minutes maybe?
Penny? And what's your name?
Example of it. Is that
Evie. And what's your name?
that point, right?
Use it up.
Megan.
To see what's possible in the world of cultured marble, granite, and true stone, come to the Sand and Swirl showroom. See our products in person. From shower doors to tub surrounds, renovations to new construction, visit the Sand and Swirl showroom to see your dreams come to life.
Like back to back, or should I rather like taper them?
I'd space them a little bit, just give them their own space.
Okay. So we're killing people with our the old Smedley of plumbing and heating.
These
or no,
kids
that's
have a good seat
the
right here.
the tile master or
When
whatever.
they
that
get out of line,
Yeah,
their
Richmond Hager's nearby.
mother tells her she's going to fix their wagon.
Yeah.
See, these guys like my jokes. That's why I spend so
Wait,
much
that's
time
why-
over here.
There is a
It's a
delay.
delay.
Okay, I'll
When you
wait.
buy a microphone like this, you got to get use out of it. Otherwise, it just sits on the counter. So that's why I'm talking into it so much. I know that you guys are enjoying it because you're looking at me like, what's he talking about?
Cool.
And YouTube gives.
Who knows what time it is?
A DVR functionality so they can.
8:40. You got 20 minutes, and then it'll start way up there.
That's good.
But I can tell you something. We're going to have some helicopters fly by. Did you know that? We're going to have the Mountain Star helicopters fly by. That's pretty exciting. That's going to be one of the first things. Anyway, I was up on my roof roofing,
We can download.
and I noticed my 2 neighbors had these antennas, and it was unusual because these antennas fell in love.
People want to go.
And you know, they decided to get married. The wedding wasn't that great, but the reception was really good.
Yeah, this is a lot better than what we were doing before.
Just in terms of the,
Yes, it is early.
Yeah. Like looking at the recorded versions of like the names.
We have the Forest Service represented right here on the corner of 25th and Washington. Sir, wave your hand, Forest Service. There he
That
is.
one part when they.
The Forest Service is here should any of the trees be damaged during the parade. It will be administering live support to any tree damaged during the parade. We appreciate the Forest Service. You can
Alright.
catch them just down
Anything else for me?
in the building about
So I just
block
click
away.
that once, right, and it'll come up in preview. Yeah. Okay. Just play. Do it again. Pretty easy. Yeah, I'm good, man. Get out of here. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too, man. I don't envy you right now. I don't.
Remember you're live. I mean, how awesome is it that I get to stay here? Thank you, coworker, which I appreciate.
Yes. All right, we'll see you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Seems simple. It's a quick ad. 4 seconds. 10 seconds. You guys actually sticking around to watch the parade down here? You're like, no. Didn't know if your kids were.
They may make me stay for a little bit, but not the whole thing.
The 2-hour spot.
I'll try to live it.
Let me make sure. Every time I need to take an down, I'm like, I'm just going to write the whole list down.
You know, if these bleachers look good to you and you're thinking, I wish I was sitting there, you are very welcome to sit here. It's $5. Barbara will gladly spot you $5 if you didn't bring your wallet. This is Barbara. Let's give her a big hand. Sorry, Barbara, I can only get 3 people to clap for you. $3, you can sit on the edge right over there. But if you'd like to sit here, you're welcome to sit here. It is $5. It's called the reviewing stand. There's a steak dinner.
Moving in that second rank.
3 free nights at the hotel in Ogden of your choice for the $5.
Your kids go.
See the ladies in green, and they'll get you up there. But you're welcome to sit here if you'd like for $5. Actually, the other parts of the deal were not accurate. I was just trying to sell, and that's what they told me to do, is make it sound good. So, you know what I really like about the parade is there's a lot of folks that sit on the east side, but all the people that sit on the west side are my favorite because they salute me the entire parade. Can you see them saluting me right now? Just like that, the whole time. They really respect me. They salute me the entire time. How many of you think Todd should have brought a hat? Todd's sitting right back here. Oh, he's got a hat. That makes me feel better, right? He didn't have much protection up there. So I'm glad he brought a hat. Hello.
I found right into it.
Did you want to be incriminated? Oh my gosh, Kristen, you're in Arizona. What are you doing here? This is Kristen Herrick Derrick.
45. Are you sure?
And she's come from Arizona. Now don't walk back there, my mic won't work. Bring your daughter over here. Well, you can come right here. Everybody come hug Kristen over here, would you? She's come all the way from Arizona. She says the temperature here is amazing. See, you got a round of applause. This is her lovely daughter and her granddaughter, and her son. How many of you came from Arizona? All the way from Arizona, all night to be here, and the thing that makes that so exciting is Kristen drove. You should see her drive. So anyway, let me tell you about the dates my friend and I went on in college with Kristen. How many want to hear about that? Okay, this would be good stuff. My sister raised her hand. She wants to hear about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find out how much pull I have. Barbara, you're not cold, are you? You just feel your arms like it's winter?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're looking around like, where did it really cold.
I'm gonna head to the other side of the street to my car's over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Hey,
So
thank you.
give my
Yeah, I appreciate it.
family
Thank you.
your hand as we come to sit down. They're going to just go under this orange thing, and Skip is going to let them sit down. Skip might watch all the way to the top. I don't know. Skip's in charge. You got to have a place for the baby. The baby is behaving right now, but you wait till those silence. How many of you like ice cream? There's 3 cones right there. So help yourself. Crossing the street right now, Miss Rodeo, Nevada, Wallentine Jensen Serpentine Smith. Give her a big round of applause. First contestant, Riley, and second contestant, Obadiah. And how long have you been Miss Rodeo, Nevada?
I'm not Miss Rodeo Nevada.
You look just like her. So if you're not Miss Rodeo Nevada, who are you?
Melissa.
This is Melissa. That's my mistake, but you can still give her a round of applause. Her kids will talk about it for a week. There you go. You got 6 people to clap for you. So you got that going for you. Who's this? What's your name? What's your name? Haley. What's your name, Haley? Haley's the photographer. So if you want your picture taken, this is Haley. Melissa's her mom, and Obadiah is her brother. Yep, you walk across the street here and you get in trouble. My sister was telling me my pants are too baggy and I need to lose weight. How many of you agree with that? Officer, escort this man off the premise. Thank you. See, he's like me though. Black is slimming, isn't it? Black is very slimming. I put this shirt on and I'm 30 pounds lighter. That's because my other shirt had some English currency in the pocket. There was 30 pounds in there. How many of you got that joke? Isn't this just worth coming so early to hear this stuff? I mean, you can't get this stuff on the Tonight Show. This is good stuff. I'd let Colton tell a joke, but his jokes are a little racy. So we'll keep it family oriented here. Marilyn's in the middle of the street. You can give her a round of applause. There's Marilyn in the blue shirt. Marilyn, this applause is for you. Hey, you know what? If you clap loud enough, you might get a free popsicle or a cold water. On the other hand, if you got $1, you'll get one for sure. Have I introduced Kristen Herrick Derrick to you? Kristen Herrick Derrick, raise your hand. Her lovely family, all the way from Arizona, just to be here. Her son, Buster, daughter, Scooter, baby, Shelton, and nanny, Wallentine. We're glad to have them here.
Can I join you? Of course.
Do you know they haven't had a pancake breakfast for 2 years? But if you go down to Berlin's on the corner, you can get something that's really good. What's your name? What's your name? All right, this is Virginia. Are you here to see the parade? All right. Are you from South Carolina? Are you from South Carolina? Virginia? To South Carolina. So you're here from South Carolina visiting. And your name is? This is Missy and 5 kids, and Missy came from South Carolina to be to the parade. And I'm not making this stuff up. This is true. So I want you to give this family a round of applause, all the way from South Carolina. They're not quite as cool as the Arizona folk or the Virginia folk, but you're coming really close. So keep it up. Thanks for being here. Hope you find some pancakes. You guys are in luck. The batteries are about dead. They'll be dead just when the parade starts. But that's okay, because my battery provider's right here. She's always prepared. She would never forget. And if she did, I'll fix her wagon. I go to where the people laugh. Oh, and here's our Disneyland crew. Ray, wave. What was with the Disneyland years? What's the story here with all these red shirts? I'd come over there, but then they can't see you. Redemption Church, so you're all wearing red shirts so we know who you are. And you're passing out water. Are you charging for it? Oh, I need redemption right now, girl. This is what I'm talking about. Redemption Church, give them a round of applause for this water. I'll drink it and I'll think of you while I'm doing it. See, the rest of you are too shy. Therefore, I'm drinking and you're not. Has a really fresh, kind of a crisp flavor to it. It's very nice. Cool, not cold, but cool. And you know what? They're passing out water to my sister and her husband Todd with the exposed head, but he brought a hat. They have goats. I want you to know that. Is Travis anywhere around? Where did he go? There's our first entry, a skateboard. We hate to waste time. We like to be productive, so we're going to do some surveys. I'd like, by the show of hands, to know how many of you made your bed this morning before you came down. Raise your hand high. You know, what does this say about the state of America? I mean, seriously. Your husband was still in it. You know, that's no excuse. I think you should still be making it right over the top of it. You made your bed? And you made your bed? Who is this? This your mother?
There you go.
Thank you.
Would you like one?
She looks just like she could be your mother because her name's Peggy. So, Peggy, did you make your bed?
Okay, perfect. Did you get one?
And did you train your daughter to train these girls to
Would
make
you
their
like the
bed?
water?
Sure, thank you.
No problem. Did y'all get waters?
Well, I'm proud of you girls. Can I just say something? You guys, your muscles are so big. You must go to Gold's Gym. Or you might go climb the wall or go to the, what else? Go iFly or something, because you're just so fit and you look so happy. So I think you must be spending a lot of time down here. Maybe Flow Rider, you know, maybe a little Costa Vida after that kind of stuff. Well, keep it up. Look at these guys. They look like they know what they're doing. They are so lost. Let me see your ticket. Follow me. Let me show you where these are. Come on. This way. They're over here. They're over here by Gary and Mary. It says you paid $5. Do you know that I told all these guys they could sit here for free? Did you know that? Barbara, get your wallet out and reimburse these guys. Anyway, if you'll go see Skip Reese She's over there. I know you keep thinking, oh, they're having a beauty pageant here, but that's Skip. She's helper. She's on the committee. She's been on Pioneer Days Rodeo Parade Committee. There isn't a rodeo parade, there's just a parade committee for a long time. But you're wondering, why are we sitting here talking, aren't you?
A little bit.
And tell me who these people are you're with.
This is my wife. These are two of my best friends.
Just I don't mean to interrupt. This beautiful woman married you. You are so compassionate. What is your name?
Megan?
Megan, thank you. He was lost without you. He would be roaming the streets. Are you related or just friends with these guys?
There was 2 more bricks we had.
You're super compassionate too. What's your name?
Peyton.
How many more we got?
Hey, don't you guys feel lucky that you do these girls?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
what are these guys being shy behind? Are they married too? Are they getting married? They're dating. Folks, this is a first date. Let's get to know them a little bit. They're getting to know each other. What's your name? Jake. Jake, and what is your name? Tiara, do you see yourself going out with Jake beyond today? Oh, good answer. Tiara's in public relations. Jake, how did you feel when you first saw Tiara?
That was tough.
Oh my gosh, is this a first date?
Nope.
So these guys don't tell the truth.
No, they didn't.
Is this first date? Oh, it's not a first date, but he likes you. You're supposed to say good or heck. Well, listen, if you guys will give a big round of applause, it'll help the energy. They'll know what to do about this. So the indication of this applause right now is how your relationship is going to go. So ready, 1, 2, 3. I hope I get an invitation. Anyway, we're glad you guys are here. Sit wherever you want because you got a ticket. But Skip Reese, she's the woman you give that ticket to right there. Anybody else want to sit here? It is $5, but you can sit here. It's not exclusive. Skip, this lovely lady used to be in your mutual class. Skip's trying to count tickets. She can only do one thing at a time. Myrna's going to come say hi. She was in your mutual class. Could I ask you guys a quick question? Who's the coolest member of this family? You are? I would have said that. Grandma? That's not your grandma. She's way too young. But I'm going to let you get out of the street because guess what? Here comes the police. How come whenever there's a siren, Kristen Herrick Derrick gets so nervous? I think she's got some outstanding tickets. You better watch out. I couldn't hear his siren and he didn't believe me. Can you believe that? Let's spend a moment with these dogs here. Do they talk on the microphone? Yeah, we like to talk to the dogs. Bring them on out here. Come on. Sit. Okay. How do you feel about the training these guys are doing to these dogs? Sit. Wag your tail. This one's, oh, look at that. Down, lay down. This is Bo, and what kind of dogs are these? Golden Doodles. I had a bowl of Golden Doodles for breakfast. So which one is the coolest dog? You like them both. What's your name? Sophie. Are these your dogs? Do you like them? Tell me how you feel about your dogs. You like them. Well, I bet all these people are going to clap for your talented dogs right now. I have got these guys so well trained, but these dogs are well trained too, so thanks for bringing them. And there's some pheasants just up the road, just saying. Did you want to take my picture? You got an awfully big camera. I look really good in pictures. I mean, it's not too late. I'm still here. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can I talk to you for just a moment? Is there any chance you square dance?
Yes, sir.
And do you do the Alaman left
I do.
and the star thing?
I do.
Yeah, because I just, something told me you were a square dancer. I didn't know what it was, but I just felt like you were a square dancer.
And we teach 3 days a week.
Where?
And the Eagles in our
And what's the name of the square dance group? I don't want to hear it. But I just wanted you folks to know, I just felt like this lovely lady square dance. I don't know what it is, but I felt like you did. And I want to tell you just one story. I used to work at a restaurant, and it was always the square dancers that came in at 10:59 when I was ready to go home. Could you talk to them about that? Because they were having so much fun. Anyway, good luck with your teaching square dancing. How about a round of applause for our square dancer? You didn't know she was a square dancer, did you? If you guys could be on the lookout, a couple of gentlemen apparently are lost. They went out for a golf game, and they apparently took a wrong turn at the 15th tee, and we've got an all-points bulletin out looking for these golfers. They're wearing green shirts. They were lost apparently at El Monte Golf Course. They took a wrong turn. They're looking for the golf course. So if you see them, let me know. They're wearing green shirts and cowboy hats. They were golfing just a little while ago. Anybody seen them? Where are they? Where do you? Oh my gosh! Let's introduce these two. Tell us your names.
John Oliver, Jerry Oliver.
John and Jerry. You might remember them from Channel 30's Rockin' with the Hip Hop. What was the name of that? They were dancers, break dancers. You guys have a minute to show us what you got? Oh. Jerry's going to show us. Look, give him a round of, look at this. Give him a round of applause. I'll bet I could have Jerry go give you a chocolate shake and he'd do it. Anyway, they're looking for you at El Monte. If you guys have been back there. Look at that. You know, you treat people right, you get a bottle of water. Next time you come down, I'm going to have you sing, and I'll probably give a Diet Coke. So give them a big round of applause. Jerry and John from the parade committee doing a lot of work this morning. They got up at about 8:15. Actually, they were here by 6. Well, I got more waters than I don't know what to do with. Who needs a water? Cold water. This has got ice in it. Who wants it the worst? Who wants a bottle of ice cold water? First hand up gets it. Next one's yours if I get another one. So anyway, I got this lawnmower for sale. I'd like to tell you about it. It's a really good lawnmower. How many of you have lawns? This would really mow it well. See this guy across on the street? He doesn't even live in town. He's at one of the hotels, and he said, "What are all these people doing? I'm going to go check it out." Is that right or what? Oh, wrong guy. Wrong guy. You know, I was just thinking, if all of you were to give me $1, I wouldn't have to sell that lawnmower. So dig down deep in your heart. Go ahead and give all your dollars to my sister Mary. If you see the Ogden City policeman up here looking at us, you know, kind of do it indiscreet. So we want to do this right. We'll call it Dollars for Donuts. And every time I eat a donut, I'll think of you. Any of you kids dying to talk in the microphone? You want to. Tell everybody your name.
Audrey.
Audrey, how old are you?
6.
6. And is this your 2 brothers?
Yes.
What are their names?
The little one's Adam, the big one's Austin.
Who's cooler? Good answer. We teach public relations here. Hi, I'm getting a cell phone video made. I am Street Actors Guild, so I will need to charge for that. That's okay. Hey, anybody seen any policemen today? You know, if you want, while you're waiting for the parade, watch my brother-in-law Todd when the police go by. Watch how nervous he gets. I've always thought there's something to that. I don't know for sure what it is. Gets really nervous when he sees those flashing lights and hears the siren. Anyway, Mike King should be here any minute. So look for Mike King. If you see Mike King, let me know he's here. These stands are filling up really nice. And you know, when you get a police escort like Mike King does, you are in business. And you know, I will just say this about Mike King. How many of you know Mike King? Raise your hand. Okay, we're going to try this one at a time. This is Mike King in the red shirt. How many of you know Mike King now? You know what? Mike is famous. You know why? Because Burger King is named after him. He came before Burger King. So give him a round of applause just because you're so kind. His daughter Bonnie and his sister Mozelda Smoot are here with him today. They're so nice to still go out with him at his age. So anyway, I was at Symbol Arts the other day. How many of you have heard of Symbol Arts? I was at Symbol Arts the other day getting a milkshake and realized they weren't putting quite as much lean ground beef into their burgers. And so I want you all to talk to your congressman and ask that we get Symbol Arts back on track with high quality burgers. Okay? How many of you have had a hamburger at Symbol Arts? There's somebody here that has. Okay. These advertisements are only $6 a piece. You know, slip me $6, I'll mention your business. $6. The Nielsen's got, I said, added up 4 mentions, so that's $24 when you think of it. Barbara, I've talked about 3 times, that's $18. You know, the couple that we talked about earlier, they're holding hands. They're holding hands. Have you guys ever held hands before? I don't know. They're holding them like this could be the first time. Veterans. Okay, remind me your first name again. Jake. You don't like to get out in the sun, do you? I just want you to swim a little more outdoors this summer. I want you to go outdoors, get away from the video games. I'm working in your best interest. All your friends are happy I'm pointing at you and not them. You know, we've had great success here getting people in our stands. If you want to sit here with them, you can sit by the compassionate women, the newlyweds. You can sit by Mike Latham from Symbol Arts and his daughter and his grandson. You can sit by Mike King and Bonnie. Bonnie's asking me to stop talking about them, which only encourages me, makes me want to talk about them more. So a long time ago, when Mike was in high school, you remember the people who were the mascot? Mike was the mascot for the Idaho Russets. So he was just like a big potato. It was actually the Shelley Russets. How many of you have heard of the Shelley Idaho Russets? That's really their mascot, and Mike was in the big potato suit. And you know, his very first date, I'm just going to say this, it was his first French fries. Okay, so you're not getting my jokes. It's good stuff, though. He's videotaping me, but you know, they won't let you, this isn't allowable in court. I've read about this. So, how about a big round of applause for our champion bull rider in the golf cart, Mozelda Smoot from Shelley, Idaho. Everybody's Mozelda Smoot. If I have a new child, I'm going to name her Mozelda Smoot. Oh, you got something to say. What's this fellow's name? Jarek is 180 degrees from me, really. You put a mic in front of me, I don't stop. Put a mic in front of Jarek, he stops. I don't want to put Mike Latham on the spot. How many of you know Mike Latham? Raise your hand. You know, Mike has been working so hard to lose some weight. Mike, stand up. Stand up. Look at that. Oh my gosh, he's really lost a lot of weight there. I know what you're thinking. I'm not one to talk. And Mike King's laughing at me even bringing this up. But I really admire Mike. I think he's down 3 pounds. He's been working on it all summer. Appreciate it. You know, I'm really tired. I'm going home. I'm not going to announce the parade. I'll just give it to Jerry. Oh, I moved the mic away and it's just nothing but noise. I put the mic in front of it, it's all done. It's a motorcycle. Make sure start saving right now. This kid wants a motorcycle when he's about 13. Oh, anyway, we're looking for Kristen Hyde, Miss Rodeo America. Has anybody seen Miss Rodeo America, Kristen Hyde? Oh my goodness, there she is, Kristen Hyde. She would like to just say hi. Say hello to our Ogden 25th Street crowd, Kristen.
Hi, Ogden 25th Street crowd, hooray!
Give her a big round of applause. Kristen has been doing pioneer queening since she was 12 years old, and we're just so proud of her to represent Ogden in all of those bingo tournaments. You're really something. Don't you want to talk about your beautiful grandson in front of all these people? Let's talk to Mom. Mom, oh look at Mom moving away quick. Here, just tell us his name and let everybody give him a round of applause. He'll remember this, it'll build his self-esteem for life. Big round of applause for Kristen's grandson, Scooter Jones. His self-esteem is going to just climb. He's going to be a president of the United States one day. Thanks for joining us, Kristen. She's got to head out. She's working a bingo tournament in Tooele. Okay, these guys are selling cell phones. How much are the cell phones that you guys are selling?
These are snaps.
$2 for $1. What? So you think you're not going to throw those in front of any horses? Only the kids, right? Did you think you were going to get such a great advertisement? Two boxes of snaps for $1. Did you think you were going to get an advertisement today? Well, you just got one, so that'll be $3. Just trying to teach you business. Good luck. Looks like you sold a lot. There's a lot of empty boxes. Is this your friend or sister?
I'm guessing this is a loose knife.
Sister, she's not as confident as you, is she? She's a lot better looking though, so she's not that going for her. If you want some snacks, this is where you get them. Or you can get them here for half the price. See, you laugh at all my jokes. While we're waiting, it's still going to be a little while. The transmission on this truck is acting up. How many of you would be willing to take a look at it while we're sitting here? Just climb underneath, see if there's anything disconnected. I'm thinking some of these kids would fit under there nicely. But if you got some, just go ahead and shimmy them under there and see if you can see anything that's disconnected. You know, Pioneer Days is all about cowboys and pioneers. And when I was riding the range on my horse, I had a saddle, and I had a little light on my saddle. It was a satellite. And then I put some gears into my horse, so it was a satellite transmission. You bet this is good stuff. You'd have to pay for this stuff at the Comedy Club. You're getting it free here today, courtesy of Ogden Pioneer Days. There's Miss Rodeo, Wisconsin, just crossing the road. Let's give her a big round of applause. Moselle Smoot, it's Moselle Smoot. And Miss Rodeo Cheyenne, right here crossing the street. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Her name's Moselle Smoot. I should have known this crowd would be buying these infernal firecrackers. Probably Mike King's the one buying them, isn't he? I'm just trying to see who needs a little attention here. I want to really see how far this microphone will go. Those are loud. I think you should buy 2 boxes for all these kids. Don't you guys think so? Yes, they agree. The Halls are here. Jeannie and Dad. Yes, I think we'll pick on him when he gets here, if that's okay. You guys excited to see the parade? You got a brand new cap? I noticed he spent more money on his cowboy hat than you did yours. That is typical. Mr. Hall, World War II veteran. Raise your hand. Big round of applause.
To see what's possible in the world of cultured marble, granite, and true stone, come to the Sand and Swirl showroom. See our products in person. From shower doors to tub surrounds, renovations to new construction, visit the Sand and Swirl showroom to see your dreams come to life.
Where's the Smiths? Where's the Smiths? Raise your hand. Smiths. Raise your hand, Smiths family. Raise your hand, Smith family. This is Grand Marshal material. They were going to be riding in the parade. What happened? Couldn't get on the float? Couldn't get in the carriage? Well, we're glad to have you. A big round of applause for the Smiths, our Grand Marshals. How many of you are getting tired of clapping and would rather raise your hand? There you go. It's a very compliant group. How many of you snuck onto the reviewing stand? Just curious. Yes, Kristen Herrick from Arizona. Former girlfriend of Pete. All the memories. Kids, if you want to hear them later, we'll talk, okay? Nothing I could talk about on the microphone. Pretty serious stuff. Speaking of Kristen Herrick Garrett, this is Kristen Herrick Garrett's granddaughter. What is her name? And this is Kristen Herrick Garrett's daughter, Rosalba. And what do you like to call her? We hope you have a great day. Hey, here's our flyby. This is our helicopter flyby. And let's rise to our feet as our parade starts with the American flag, Old Glory. Our helicopter is the Mountain Star Air Care Helicopter, Air Ambulance. We appreciate them being with us this morning, and as our parade begins, this is our Utah Military Academy Color Guard. So please rise and show a proper respect. We remember those who built this great nation and those who served to maintain our precious freedom. The Utah Military Academy is a college public charter school with military emphasis located in Riverdale. You can now give them a great round of applause if you would. We thank the Color Guard for their participation today. We've put large gaps between our entries so that you can all go get refreshments, run to the store. Coming up, so you will know, they'll be playing while they pass by. This is the Roy High School Marching Band, led by Drum Major Haley Kirkman. The band takes great pride in representing, along with Barbara, their school and community performing throughout the state. Band director is Daniel Windsor. We'll have a chance to listen to their beautiful music, and you feel free to give them a little bit of applause to pay them off. big round of applause again, our drum major, Haley Kirkman. The Jim and Paula Smith family. Again, as I mentioned, our 2015 Ogden Pioneer Days Grand Marshals. Members of the Smith family are well known for their business and community involvement. We honor the Smiths for their longtime support of Ogden Pioneer Days and the Western lifestyle, which has greatly enriched our community. Again, the Jim and Paula Smith family, represented here by a whole lot of them. Give them a great big round of applause. These are your Grand Marshals. And following up behind is your Pioneer Days Committee. These are the folks that make it all happen. Alan Hall and Desiree Cooper Larson there leading the group. Dave Halverson. First time on a horse for Dave. Look at him, just like he's done it before. We've got Jerry Shaw, past chairman. We've got Jackie Bellman, Gina Black, Dan Musgrave, Tracy Smith, Craig Nealon, Carrie Hucker, Rick Davis, Brian Scaddy, Nicole Cypress, Ben Clark, Dale Roberts, Susie Van Hooser, Jeff Haney, Dennis Montgomery, Pat Condon, and Michelle Buckmaster, and I think Stacy Smith, our contractors here. Stacy Smith. I was going to give this microphone to Desi to have her say hi, but here we go.
Hello, everyone. We want y'all to come out to the rodeo tonight. Pre-rodeo 6:30, 7:30 rodeo, and we're crowding at the new Miss Rodeo Utah.
Desi's finally hit puberty. We're glad to have y'all with us. Big round of applause for our Ogden Pioneer Days Committee and Royalty. Again, tonight at the stadium, you'll see a new Miss Rodeo Utah crown. Here's Gina Black. Gina, what would you like to say to the crowd today?
Just, it's great to be in Ogden. What a great place to live.
We're glad you guys are all with us. And look at this. Dennis is riding. He can't ride a horse. And Miss Van Hooser, Susie, is his sidekick. What would you like to say to our crowd at 25th? It is. And you guys look like $1 million. But I've never seen $1 million, so you look like something I've never seen. But have a great Pioneer Days. Still a few tickets to the rodeo. Get on out there and see who's crowned Miss Rodeo Utah. The Whoopee Girls, who are up next here, coming into the intersection, are featured nightly at the rodeo, representing the flags of our most valued sponsors who help make all of this happen. This year's girls are Chitana Adair, Kylie Breeding, Bailey Busby, Aubrey Butler, Shawnee Campbell, Bailey Davis, Ashley Higley, Dylan Hoyt, Bailey Garland, Cassie Joyer, Kristen Kingsley, Stephanie Coombs, Kate Parkinson, Bobby Rasmussen, Jessica Watkins, and Taya Williams. Ladies, you look great. Thanks for being with us. And this round of applause is for our Whoopee Girls. We'd like to see one of those horses do a backflip if we could. The Daughters of Utah Pioneer Queens is next on my roster here. We got all kinds of sponsor flags. All of these folks helped to make the rodeo and a lot of Pioneer Days happen. Now give a warm welcome to the 2015 Daughters of the Utah Pioneers Royalty. Queen is Sue Oram Bybee. First attendant, Pamela Ford Erickson. Second attendant, Donna Furman Harris. And don't forget to go visit that Pioneer Museum, 21st Street and Lincoln Avenue. You guys are looking lovely, but I don't see any of our actual queens, but you guys look just as good. Are they behind you? Okay. Oh my goodness, they're in this beautiful carriage. I'd like to talk to one of the horses, see how they're getting along in the parade, but they usually look at me and say, not today. That's a beautiful carriage. Ladies, thank you for joining us. Say hi to the crowd. Don't elaborate, though. We're going to give you a big round of applause for being here. Again, daughters of the Utah Pioneer Queens. Wadman Corporation has been building Utah for 64 years. Please show your thanks. They've sponsored so much here to make Ogden Pioneer Days happen. I've seen a bull run out of your chute at the parade or at the rodeo every night. So you can give a round of applause as we bring up our Grand Marshal Float Award. This is from the Layton North State. Yeah, some of you Layton folks like that. Every pioneer dared to hitch their wagon to a star. The Layton North State of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints honors their vision and fortitude in blazing a trail for us to follow. They invite you to reach for your own star and have a legacy for generations to come. This is your Grand Marshal Float. As they come into 25th Street and Washington Boulevard, feel free to give them a great big round of applause.
Yeah, I sent you the link right now.
There's a lot of volunteer work that takes place to make these beautiful floats. And you know that truck driver? That's Mozelda Smoot's husband. Right there. His name's Wally Smoot. Wally Smoot driving old number 7. The Weber County Sheriff's Mounted Posse, big round of applause. Part of the legacy of Pioneer Days, led by Captain Don West. They were organized in 1942 as a Homeland Guard. The Mounted Posse continues a legacy of service in Weber County. The members help young riders and promote horse care and ownership. We're proud to have the Weber County Sheriff's Mounted Posse. Again, big round of applause. Beautiful horses, beautiful shirts. I feel like I got to put my hand over my heart. You guys look like $1 million. Has anybody ever told you ought to try a mustache? You ought to grow a mustache. It'd look good on you. It'd cover up whatever's on your face there. Yeah, the guy in the end like that. He's going to be giving you $5. Morgan, Utah, North State. These families from the Morgan, Utah, North State of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints honor the courage, faith, and dedication of those who crossed the plains to settle in these very valleys. Approximately 3,000 men, women, and children used hand carts to pull their belongings more than 1,000 miles. Can you imagine that? From Nauvoo to Salt Lake City and other points east they started from. You guys look great. This is the Morgan, Utah State, the North State. Give them a great big round of applause. Beautiful costumes, hand carts. The kids look great. The adults pretty good too. Thanks for being here this morning. Next up is the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Inside the stagecoach is our mayor, Mike Caldwell. Welcome, the living symbol of the Old West, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. It's driven by Jason Michelson. With the driving of the Golden Spike in 1869, Ogden became a Wells Fargo town. And folks here at the intersection of Washington and 25th, how about a great big round of applause for our mayor, Mike Caldwell, doing a great job. Appreciate all of his hard work. He looks like a natural up there. I noticed they didn't let him drive, however. He does have the reins of the city, and we appreciate all that he does. Following Wells Fargo is the Ogden City Council. The council's important time, they say, to gather and celebrate Ogden's heritage. So they're going to be coming up, and I'll be embarrassing them in these corners here. We have, from the City Council, Richard Heyer, Municipal Ward 2. Marcia White, or you want to say Marcia? I guess I should get educated. Marcia. And Bart Blair, Neil Garner, Caitlin Gardner, Doug Stevens. These are your Ogden City Council. Give them a great big round of applause. We put Doug in a car that he can handle. Doug, say hi to the crowd, would you?
Hi, have a great day.
Thanks, Doug. Doug used to be in charge of the parade. We're glad to have him here with us. Have fun. Keep it under 75.
Hey, Bart.
Here's Neil Garner in his caddy. He asked if he could take that home. They said no. It's a good-looking car, though. Neil looks like he's got some grandkids with him. He's excited about that. Bart Blair, he only travels in style. Goes a little faster than that ride in front of you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And this is my choice. I gotta say hi to Caitlin because this is what I want. So what does it take for you to let me take this for a couple of months? Who's the owner of this beautiful car? Caitlin, for the Ogden City Council, what would you like to say to our crowd here on 25th? Great. You guys have a great parade. Keep it again under 75 on Washington because there's a lot of sheriffs. Elam Lutheran Church is up next, celebrating their 126th anniversary of worshiping on the corner of 28th and Adams Avenue. The float's a model of the original church building. It was built in 1889. How about a big round of applause for Elam Lutheran Church? This is Larry Crouch. He's going to be singing the national anthem here in just a little bit. Once again, Elam Lutheran Church, that was what a facsimile of the original church in 1889 looked like. Appreciate all your hard work and joining us this morning. Next up, the Ogden High School Band. Here comes the Tigers Marching Band. Tradition of Excellence Band has won many awards, and it's under the direction of Devon Gray. Let's take a listen. Right around here. Oh yeah, I'm an Ogden Tiger. We're with you, Ogden. How many are from Ben Lomond? Oh, show off. How many from Bonneville? How many from Weber? Once again, how many from Ogden High? That's what I'm talking about. The Ogden High Tigers. You think for that plug to give you some candy, don't they? Let's go on, gang! Thank you. My guess is the cheerleaders do not want to fall onto this hot asphalt. There's your Ogden High School cheerleaders. How about a big round of applause for them? The Roy Central State's beautiful float, which is now coming into the intersection, celebrates the coming again of the Mormon pioneers to these mountain valleys, continuing the same pioneering spirit through missionary and family history work throughout the world. Beautiful float, faith in every footstep. How about a big round of applause? This is the Roy, Utah Central State. Thanks for getting up so early and joining us. Next up is Zions Bank, founded in 1873. Actually, I missed Dave Arnold from the Union Station, forgive me. Let me tell you a little bit about Dave Arnold. Dave's a multi-talented man who's the honor of riding in a car from the Union Station Museum. You might have seen this. Dave restored cars for the museum for many years. He's also a music teacher in public schools, sang in the Utah Opera Company. He believes that surviving a massive stroke to be his greatest accomplishment. We're sure glad you did, and this is a beautiful car. Dave, thanks for being with us, and thanks for bringing this beautiful car. How about a big round of applause for all these guys from the Union Station? If you haven't been down to that museum, you're missing out. Utah Highway Patrol since the 1920s. Utah Highway Patrol was organized. Its officers have continued to keep us safe. That the legacy continues. How about a round of applause Utah Highway Patrol, we've also got Ogden City Police right here. Have found a few folks with some outstanding tickets. I'm going to have them report to you down on 21st Street. Big round of applause for our Ogden City Police Department. All of our law enforcement vehicles, that beautiful Ford, looking like a 1959, 1959, I was close. Hey, whoa, slow down, everybody. I don't want to see somebody following you there. You know, Steve Peterson was with us. I'm not going to really try to embarrass him. He's our Area 70. I know it's been around forever, but Steve, thanks for being with us. I understand you couldn't ride your horse today. Why's that? Can't blame you. And it's so nice of you to bring your daughter with you. Steve Peterson, Ogden Area Authority, if you give him a great round of applause, we appreciate it. And guess who this is? This is the Utah Commission, our new president, is Jeremy Yagi, or Jaggy. You guys are going to have to show some enthusiasm. Yeah, all right. I'm going to get out of the way so I don't get run over. We appreciate having all of our missionaries join us in the parade today. Oh, hey, we're going to remember that one. Guy used to be a cheerleader. Who's from the farthest away? Canada. Who's farther away than Canada? Colombia. I'm taking Colombia. Here's the Jensens, Bob and Linda. Bob, how did they let you into this crowd of young folk? Fine. You all look great. How about a round of applause for the missionaries? The Union Station, we had a chance to see one of those beautiful cars. The Union Station truly is one of our local treasures. The Utah State Railroad Museum, and my favorite, the John Brown Museum. We're glad to have all of you guys here. They'll let anybody into the parade these days, won't they? How are you guys? Pam, I'd like to say hi to all of you. But you look good in these beautiful cars. If you haven't been to the Union Station Museum to see these, you're missing out and you need to make time for it. We're so glad you joined us. Once again, the Union Station, why don't you move on your way? Watch where you drive. There's some road apples up there. Miss Rodeo Ogden Royalty. How about a cowgirl welcome for the 2015 Miss Ogden Royalty? Some of these lovely ladies, if not all of them, contending for Miss Rodeo Utah tonight. Cassidy Blacks, our Queen First Lieutenant Xian Lo, and Second Lieutenant McKenna Hales. So happy to have this loveliness follow so much most difficult. And next up we've got Charles White, President of Weber State University, from its beginnings, Weber State Academy in 1888, 2 teachers, 98 students, both into the University of 2000. I want Charles White to say hi to this crowd. Thank you. Round of applause. You know, Chuck, you look pretty good in a cowboy hat. I'd wear that every day. Waldo has got a $50 bill in his pocket for whoever cheers the loudest. Oh wait, I've got a microphone. I guess I won. Oh, thanks. That's Monopoly money. Word is out, Waldo, that you don't speak. If you could speak, what would you say? Weber State, great. That's what I think he said. Thanks for being here, Weber State University. I knew Susie Hewlett. This is the Susie Hewlett Community Solar. Thank you so much. Susie Hewlett's being honored as we go solar more than ever. It's easier, simple, sustainable. Learn more about it. You can go to weberstatesolar.org if you'd like to learn more. This is the Ogden West State. The Ogden West State of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints' theme of linking our pioneer past to our present shows that by gathering our family stories and pictures, we stay connected to our pioneer roots, which is a great idea. Big round of applause, if you would, for the Ogden West State. A beautiful float. And you guys look great. You can wave for you farmers with pitchforks and shovels. They're supposed to be statues. They're doing a pretty good job. He represented from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Gentlemen and ladies, we appreciate you being with us. Who wants to say hi to the crowd?
Hi, thank you for being here. And just so you know, the 6 of us on this float hold 14 Purple Hearts.
14 Purple Hearts represented here. Thank you for being with us. You like to say hi to the crowd, don't you?
Howdy, everybody. Thank you for coming for the parade. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate your round of applause. We've got a veteran right over here too, veteran Mr. Hall. Wave. Jeannie will make sure. This is the Disabled Americans Veterans. Who's going to say hi to the crowd from you guys?
Well, I'm Commander Dennis Backler, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you for all you've done. It says here that this is Matt Bell, but I know that Matt Bell doesn't have a car near this school. Matt, how's it going? You glad to be here? Absolutely. I understand one of the commissioners today is going to be running on a tractor. Is that true? Well, we're glad to have Matt with us. Give him a round of applause. Matt was a lieutenant with Pittsburgh County Sheriff's, also a local business owner. We've also got Commissioner James Seaver. He's new to the commission. He's been in public service for 22 years. He and his wife, although I thought it was his daughter, proud parents of 5 kids. Say hi to our 25th Street crowd, Commissioner.
Hello, everybody. This is wonderful.
We're glad to have you here, and thanks for all your work for Weaver County. Looks like they found a car for Bob Fisher. From Bob Fisher, glad to have you with us. You've been out in the sun. You're looking good. What do you have to say to this crowd? It is a cool car.
And we go.
Hey, big round of applause for Mr. Bob Fisher. Congressman, not Commissioner, not Commissioner of the Land. Congressman Bob Fisher. Promotion on the passion for the performing arts, dancing for people of all ages, and there's Jack Bauer with toaster. Look at that toaster, man, that's so new, he hasn't even scratched it. How about a round of applause for these energetic kids? I was doing the same routine this morning. Here's Miss Rodeo Utah, folks. Bailey Jo Wolfe, Miss Rodeo Utah 2015. How about a big warm 25th Street welcome? She's a graduate of Morgan High School. Daughter of Jared and Lisa Wolfe, the baby will represent Utah in the Miss Rodeo America pageant this December in Las Vegas. We wish her the best of luck.
Same thing every year.
Yeah.
The Miss Rodeo Utah contestants. One of these lovely ladies will be crowned Miss Rodeo Utah tonight. We have Samantha Earhart, Cassidy Black, Carly Brotherson, McKenna Lynn Hales, Jessica Ivy, Stephanie Jimerson, Shion Lowe, Carly Piercy, and Savannah Steve. We all wish you good luck this evening. One of these ladies will be wearing that Miss Rodeo Utah crown. You can bet this is an exciting day for them, and they all look their best. How about a round of applause? I think Bonnie King used to be one of these not too long ago. I think Bonnie King, though, they said we want her to be Miss Rodeo America, so. Alcala Shrine. Let the silliness begin. The Shriners of Salt Lake serve all the Shrine Masons in Utah. You know what? These guys are best known, and these gals are best known for supporting hospitals for children. 22 of them. Our potentate Lynn Larson and our Robin Larson, our First Lady of the Alcala Shrine, they appreciate a round of applause too. We're pleased to have with us the most worshipful Grand Master Gerald Everett of the Grand Lodge of Free and Accepted Masons of Utah, and representing the potentate again of the Alcala Shriners is Chief Raban Merlin Lynn Larson. Now enjoy the mini bikes, plunkers, records, clowns, ladies of the shrine, daughters of the Nile, and one of my personal favorites, the 1939 Yellowstone Tour Bus. And we'll even hear some music from the Alcala Shrine Band. I bet these guys couldn't keep up with Joslyn Police and Weber County Sheriff's motorcycles, but they look a lot better. They're sure handsome. All of them young 22, 23-year-old guys. Look at them, would you? Nice job. The guy in back is the worst driver, they tell me, so keep an eye on this one. Oh. The Yellowstone bus isn't going to make it. It's broke down in Yellowstone. Or at least close. Hey, there's an Allegiant jet. You know, you can fly out of the Ogden Airport to a lot of places, like Mesa. But that's a good place to go. And following, we got our Alcala clowns. Guys, I told you to quit clowning around. The Lake and South Stake is right here on our heels. Here is a float that basically is telling us, I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself. I saw a float and I got all excited. It's the 90th birthday for the Salt Lake Hospital. That's a good thing. The Shriners Children's Hospital turns 90 this year. 25th Street is appreciated. Big round of applause. I know why you guys, that's why we don't need the bus. You know, I know why these guys are riding in the truckers, air conditioning. This is the Shriners float. I got all excited and told you about the wrong float. You know, most people would ride in that. You guys are almost bringing up the rear, but you can't decide who's the best driver?
That's correct.
Okay, well you keep walking, man. I guess that's the best you can do. Appreciate you being here. And this is the Ladies Oriental Shrine. Some of them brought umbrellas, some of them are unprepared. The ones with the red faces will be the ones without umbrellas. Thanks for joining us, ladies. And this is the Lake South Stake. And we got to see what they're pulling here. This Ben Borchert, I think, made this himself. Ben, this is beautiful quote. He did all this himself, didn't he? A little help. What's the theme of your quote?
Don't get lost in the clouds.
Don't get lost in the clouds. Isn't that gorgeous? We appreciate Lake South Stake being here. And look, there's Miss Utah. Are you going, Miss Utah? It's Utah painting. How about a big round of applause for these lovely ladies? This is the Weber County Farm Bureau. First of all, we've got Kerry Gibson, County Commissioner. He's actually driving this thing. You know, there's a horse between those two front wheels, and there's another little kid between the other two trying to get out. Kerry, this round of applause is for you. Kerry Gibson, one of your Weber County Commissioners. This is his day ride. This is what he drives to work every day. He says it attracts people. It is attractive. We also have from Channel 2. We have, appreciate Channel 2, Carrie Hawker Diaz, and this is Ogden's own, if you don't recognize Casey Scott. We all know Casey Scott. He was a farmer when he was younger. Not. But these are some beautiful pieces of equipment. I'm going to let you look at them while I change batteries. This is what farmers use to vacuum their living rooms. You laugh at all my jokes, I like you. They're trying to get you to wave back, but you guys are getting too hot. So this is how he attracted his girlfriend. He's driving this tractor. She said, "What kind of car do you drive?" He said, "A massive Ferguson." And that sold the deal right there, same as it did for all you kids from Cameron. You know, Mike King used to drive one of these to his friends had motorcycles and mini bikes. Mike bought one of these. This way he can pick the peaches on the top of the tree. You know, I don't know what that's for, but it's really cool. I think I know what that's for. Next up are the Vietnam Veterans of America. It's your opportunity to show gratitude for our veterans of the Vietnam War. This is the only national congressionally chartered organization dedicated to Vietnam-era veterans and their families. Its goal is to promote Vietnam veterans, and we say thank you and appreciate your service. Thanks for being with us today. The drapes on the flags today recognize those lost in Chattanooga, Tennessee while doing their duty. Thank you again, veterans of Vietnam. I think we should say hi. Bob Ramos, and those are a lot of good Master Sergeant Bob Ramos, and all of our veterans of Vietnam. World War II, and Vietnam, right here, Bob Ramos. Give him a round of applause. Thank you all for being here. And R.C. Willie, selling appliances door to door in Syracuse, 1932. And you know the story now. Stores can be found out throughout Utah, Idaho, Nevada, and California. And I think that's R.C. Willie Jr. driving the truck. And look at this. Thank you. A color TV. Thank you. Big round of applause for R.C. Willie, followed by Bonneville High School Lakers. Make some noise for the Lakers. The school is represented by the band. Syracuse and the Super. Where did you serve and what frigate? On Navy submarines? Yeah. Submarines, and it's not that your passage grades are below sea level. We're glad you're with us. Big round of applause. And again for your Bonneville Lakers. Speaking of below sea level, the Bonneville Lakers, all of their grades are above sea level. So we're glad to have them with us. Was Mike King a Bonneville Laker? You know, Mike King, he's had the best year and a half of his life at Bonneville High School before he started selling lumber. Somewhere I put a script here, I better follow it. Prairie Schooner. I'll bet you know, Lisa's up there somewhere on that Prairie Schooner float. If not, she ought to be. Oh, she's over there. So they wouldn't let her on the float. She scares the horses. The Prairie Schooner is every year. It's the namesake of this beautiful Conestoga land, conjuring images of pioneers, campfires, starry skies, But if you haven't had a great meal there recently, you need to go have one soon. That's your Prairie Schooner. Thanks for supporting us, City Company. The Ogden City Fire Department, Boots and Bunker are with us. Also, the Fire Prevention Clowns, who've been promoting fire safety. Hey, they just squirted me. I'm gonna have to call the Ogden City Police. Oh yeah, that cools us down. How about a big round of applause for Ogden City Fire? That is one hot entry. Yep, it's all about timing. Smith Food and Drug. I believe that's who our float is next. This is your commercial award. Watch these guys squirt me again, and I'm going to come right after them. They're going to be clowning around just a little too much here. Oh, he knows I got him. He's a lousy shot. You know, Smith's is just embedded here in town. We love Smith's Food and Drug. They began serving the people of northern Utah. Guess what year? When did Smith start? 1932. You can see my script. 1932, Smith. Oh, well, I guess I know how you did that. You're so smart. How did you figure that out? And look, but it got some Otter Pops. I think Colton over there wants an Otter Pop. Colton in the green shirt, or here, I'll take it for him. I can't let you go any further without taking one. Your mom and dad doesn't deserve it. Walking on your blanket. D. Glenn Smith basically got Smith's food thing going. Believe it or not, shirt-tailed relative. We're glad you're joining us today. Continue to make it right for you. Fresh and friendly. Hey! You can all head up to Smith's after and buy a banana cream pie and bring it to my house if you would. Ben Lomond High School. How many from Ben Lomond? We got some supporters. This is our band. They are proud of their legacy, past, present, and future. There you go, Ben Lomond, Scots. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, popsicles. These aren't the kind they're throwing. They're dying. You can have a popsicle. There's a free ad for you. Here's the big old cheerleaders. These are the best popsicles on the street, I just want you to know. So all people on the viewing stand, raise your hand when they go by. This ad brought to you by Jim Alley. How about you? How many Ben Lomond Scots here in the stands? You can just hear every word I say. You got to speak them right in your face. You probably love that. Hey, there's Kristen here and Garrett. My good friend Mike right here and his daughter. And Jax, the man, I think is how he's known. Just for next night against crime. Hey, best popsicles on the road.
To see what's possible in the world of cultured marble, granite, and true stone, come to the Sand and Swirl showroom. See our products in person. From shower doors to tub surrounds, renovations to new construction, visit the Sand and Swirl showroom to see your dreams come to life.
How many Ogden High Tigers again do we have? How many Ben Lomond Scots do we have? Oh! Popular today. Thanks for being here. Your Ben Lomond Scots. They're followed by Sunset State. This float comes from the Sunset State. It honors the lives of early church members that were lost in the shipwreck of the Julia Ann, which sailed from Australia to California. There's a story there, I don't know it, but we ought to look into that. That sounds sad and interesting. Members lost in a shipwreck. What a beautiful float. Thanks for joining us today. Go do your history and learn about that. I'd love to have time to talk to you about it right now.
They survived on the turtle eggs and crabs.
So did they all survive?
They lost 12.
So shipwreck, they lost 12, but they survived on turtle eggs and crab. You know what we paid for crab today? I think I'll take today, but we admire the pioneers. Oh! Next up is the Da Vinci Academy, home of the Dragons. This is a science and arts K-12 charter school. Individuals inspired by innovation. If you're interested in such an experience, go see the Da Vinci Academy.
All right. Diversity is Da Vinci's most precious element. Single with what I catch it. Diversity is in Da Vinci. That's why an athlete can do robotics, but also be an actor or actress. Not afraid to do laughter, clicks, or the thing of the past. Imagine that we are of the future. The choir kid that can also do competitive math. The technique is strap on volleyball pads. The goalie who can also put the brush in his hand. The cheerleader who can also be there when the team demands. All of us, yo, we are Da Vinci.
I think we just got wrecked. Nice job. Watch those nunchucks there. Next, we have the Golden Spike Elks Lodge. But you know what? I'm seeing instead Miss Weber County. I'm getting ahead of myself. Miss Weber County, you've changed so much. Oh, good. She's behind you in the beautiful Mustang. Miss Weber County is Alexis Larson. Alexis, wave. This is your Miss Weber County. She's a beautiful Alexis Larson with the first attendant, Sarah Christine Eagle. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And an attendant is Haley Davis. Alexis has spent the year promoting Ogden. I just got to ask, this wasn't such tough duty today, was it? Now, they said you guys are going to escort Miss Weber County. How'd you feel about that?
I felt pretty good.
How many of you asked for a date?
I did.
Okay, well, we're hoping it's not going to be too busy. Big round of applause for your lovely Miss Weber County, Alexis Larson. Thanks for joining us. This car was the prize in being crowned queen, right? You win. Again, our first attendant, Sarah Christine Eagle. Did I say that right? Congratulations and thanks for joining us. It kind of makes you want to buy a Mustang right now. This is your Golden Spikes Jerry's Dragon. This is your Golden Spikes Elk Lodge 719 in Roy. They're supporting veterans and more. This 1950 International fire truck is owned by Dale and Pam Beebe. Thanks for being here. You guys look great on that thing. I hope they don't have any fires because I don't think you're packing any water, are you? Thanks for joining us. The Utah State Fair, I've got... How am I missing you guys? You're going to just have to tell me who you are. Okay, so for the Utah State Fair, it is right. I just expected to see a fairgrounds. 160th year of the Utah State Fair, pioneering legacy. Appreciate Utah State Fair, Katie Bishop with her attendance, Chantel Watkins, and Ega Perkins. They invite you to the fair, which is September 10th through the 20th. Honey, I told you, not here in public.
And then it turned black and I sat on my horse and it died.
Oh, Edna, we feel bad for you, but somebody needs to talk to Edna about the curlers. They should be on the other side, I think. But I'm just so, I don't even know what to say now. The Sickville Theater, you've probably seen up in South Ogden, right next to the beautiful Farr's Ice Cream. There, the Sickville Theater is 3934 Washington. They present outrageous comedies. Hairspray is currently playing. I think we also have this vacuum exchange military jeep. That's the real McCoy almost right there. Vacuum exchange, for the youngster, might seem like pioneer history. This entry is courtesy of the vacuum exchange at Birdie's Hawaiian Harrison. And here is your Highland Junior High student body officers. How about a round of applause for the Highland Junior High? Highland's got a little bit of pride we're feeling. Glad you guys joined us. And look at that pooch in the back of that truck, would you? He's enjoying the parade. Next up is your Morgan County Fair royalty. The Queen is Kendall Kingsley, Princess Riley Freeman, and Junior Princess Tasha Turner. They invite you to visit another great fair, the Morgan County Fair. It starts tomorrow and runs through August 1st. If you've never been to the Morgan County Fair, you're missing out. Ladies, thanks for joining us. Give them a round of applause. Next up is the North Ogden Stake. This float from the North Ogden Stake at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints depicts our pioneers pushing forward to find a place that carves out. I didn't read this right, let me try it again. Our pioneers pushing forward to find a place to carve out lives for themselves and their descendants. Today, using pioneering technology, we're reaching back to find our family history and connect with those who came before us. A beautiful depiction of the hand card in the new Ogden Temple. How about a round of applause for the North Ogden Stake? Thank you for being here. The Northridge High School Band. Please welcome the Northridge High Marching Band and Guard. This is their 10th year. This band is joining and celebrating with us. They wish you all a happy Pioneer Day. So let's take a listen. Smoke on the water. We want to hear smoke on the water. Oh, yeah. Any other requests? Thank you. Nice job. That's your Northridge Knights. I can remember when the school was new. Now you guys are seasoned vets. Next up is your Red Hat Society. Here comes Jerry. He's still looking for his golf partner. We hope you find him. Give Jerry a little round of encouragement, would you? He's lost once today. The Red Hat Society is a sisterhood of women over 50. None of them look a day over 30. They believe in having fun and living life to the fullest. That's why they're in this Weber County Sheriff's van. No rocking chairs for these ladies. With true pioneer spirit, they're ready at the drop of a hat for whatever's happening. My goodness, ladies, you're having fun, but don't have too much fun there. They'll be done with their rehab and out of the bus in about a week for their last activity. And next up, we have the Junior Posse Royalty. Today, we have Bailey Garland, our Queen, and First Princess Elisa Adair, Second Princess Haley Stokes, and the all-around cowboy, got to give him a little credit, is Colton Van Tassel. Big round of applause for our for the Junior Posse Royalty. I don't know where they're exactly from. Weber County Junior Posse, looking good. These are your Coca-Cola Arl Stars. Like none of you have ever drunk a Coca-Cola, right? This group's formed with members of the Weber County Junior Posse. They represent the fastest barrel racers from each posse. Last night, they ran for the title. Those who are carrying the flags today were last night's winners in their age groups. Give them an extra round of applause. Congratulations to all of you, and thanks to Coca-Cola for their yearly sponsorship that allows these young folks to participate. Thank you very much for being with us. LaRue posse. Pole benders. So if you've seen some bent poles around your fences, these are the types of them. These are the pole benders. I'm sorry I don't have a little more information on it. Because my next entry is the Better Bacon Bureau 4-H Club. It really says the Better Bacon Bureau 4-H Club is good kids eager to continue legacy raising livestock. Who wrote this? Let me see. It's got Mike Keene. I should have known. The Civic Award. This is North Ogden City. Your Civic Award. You didn't know you guys were going to be famous today. What's your name? Cadet Mitchell, and who are these two guys with you? Which one is the cutest? Oh, all right. I can see love, young love here. This is your Civic Award again that I mentioned, North Ogden. They celebrate community and country, highlighting the majestic bald eagle and the red, white, and blue, a beautiful float. Escorting the float are members of the North Ogden Youth Council, along with Miss North Ogden, Chloe Delaire, first attendant Shannon Stoddard, and second attendant Cole Smith. Thanks for being here. You guys can wave, and they'll wave back. Is it hot on that truck? Yes, well, you guys all look good. That's a beautiful patriotic float. Your Civic Award. And next up, the Paul Mitchell School. Paul Mitchell School Ogden is located in the Junction, loves being part of the community. They are enrolling students for cosmetology and serving patrons. Drop in for an appointment. There you go. Hey, do you guys think I need a haircut? Okay. Oh my goodness. If you need a haircut, let them know. They'll get you a haircut. I'd say Mike Latham needs a haircut. He needs something growing to cover that face of his. Is this the Better Bacon Bureau? No, this is Paul. This is still Paul Mitchell. You guys are just a little behind. Oh my gosh! Look at that. You got a little pooch. You got hair being done. It doesn't get more creative than this. If your hair's getting a little long, just follow the float, jump up. As soon as they're done, they'll style you. This is your Utah Military Academy, free public charter school located in Riverdale. It's dedicated to preparing cadets for future success through academic rigor, discipline, and character development. Again, the Utah Military Academy Charter School. Your religious award winner is Roy Utah South State. It depicts scriptures through the ages, from ancient tablets and scrolls to bound books, and now in digital formats to be read on today's tablets. Methods change, but the truth remains the same. Again, your religious awards winner, a beautiful float from the Roy Utah State. Following the float is the Ogden Weber Mothers of the Year. Please give a warm greeting to the Ogden and Weber Mothers of the Year. Jan Zogmeister is the Weber County and Utah State Mother of the Year. Eleanor Newman is the Ogden City Mother of 2015. And the lovely Christina Myers is the Mother of Achievement. And they've got some lovely cars. We should incriminate Jan if my microphone will reach. Jan is an exciting sitting atop that lovely car. And you're representing mothers everywhere. Congratulations. Do you have a message for mothers? Well, you make a great representative. Thanks for joining us. Keep it under 60. Hug your mom. Hug your mom. There's Eleanor Newman. Bob's in the car too. Bob, you didn't get an award this year, but you look like a millionaire. Oh my gosh, look who's driving, Suzanne. Folks, move to the right and left. Suzanne has never been behind the wheel of a car like this before. Suzanne Mosinger. Eleanor Newman is your, which Mother of the Year are you? Ogden City. Well, congratulations. I'm guessing that those are grandkids. And is this Bob's car? Maybe he should get one. Oh, it's Suzanne's son's car. We need to talk. Now you need to catch up with those guys, but keep it under 70. And Eleanor reminds us we love mothers. Hug your mother. Heiner's Insurance. Here's a 38 fire truck sponsored by Heiner's Insurance, celebrating 67 years and 4 generations. Continuing legacy of paying cashes for crashes. We pay for ashes and crashes. Solid, I get that. I will tell you, Reed Heston's one of the best in the business. Just make sure he knows I mentioned him. Next up, the Weber County Sheriff's Office. In a budget move, they bought themselves some new patrol cars. I'll bet you can't keep up with this one though. This is beautiful. Oh yeah. Appreciate all our Weber County Sheriffs do. Began in 1851, 164 years, bringing peace and protection to us. Of course, their vehicles a little quicker than their horses used to be. The Ogden Nature Center isn't here yet. We're going to talk about sheriffs a little more. Who's our Weber County Sheriff, Terry Thompson. Terry, what do you have to say to all the folks today, especially those who were speeding to get here? Happy Pioneer Day, we're glad you're here. We're glad you guys are here too. We want to see a few shots fired in the air occasionally, so keep it up. There's Eddie the Eagle, world renowned, and his boat crew. They're going to do a rap right now, so you guys go ahead and pick it up. Tell us what you guys are all about.
Search and Rescue is a volunteer organization helping with rescue and recoveries from dropping people.
Great, and a nice looking airboat. I bet you could probably get going pretty quick with that. Dual prop. How big's that motor? 496, my goodness. That's what Mike Latham has on his motorcycle right there. Scariest today. Tell us about RAD.
RAD is a women's self-defense program for Weber and Morgan County Sheriff's Department. It is a 12-hour course, and they can come back and practice for free for the rest of their lives.
We all could use a little training in self-defense, so RAD is for women's self-defense. Bonnie, you could use a little of that. Keep Mike in line. Again, part of the Weber County Sheriff's Office, our CSI. You've seen them on TV. These are the ones you see every week on TV. Hey, wait, you guys don't look the same. What's the deal? I have a face for radio. You know, never a truer word was spoken. Thanks for being here. Again, Weber Human Services and Ogden Nature Center. Look at those cute little, what do you call those? Frog on a pole? Who made these? The volunteers. Well, great job. You guys look good. Pick your favorite animal and give them a hug. Again, your Ogden Nature Center on 12th Street. Great place to learn about wildlife and nature. You know, if you've ever wanted a nice truck, you're looking for one right here. Representing Bullfrog Spas. I have to do a plug. I have a Bullfrog Spa. I got a jetpack. I got a bunch of them. I sit in it. I feel a lot better. You will too, Bullfrog Spas. I'm thinking they're going to come give me a free filter or something, but I do have a Bullfrog Spa. Thank you very much. How about a big round of applause? Yeah, you deserve a little bit of this. You've been thinking about it. Go see a Bullfrog Spa right away. Locations in Layton and Logan. Next up, I've got the Reeder family. The Reeder family, I'll tell you about this 1940 Chevy truck. It's been in the Reeder family for 75 years. It was used to haul potatoes from Idaho to Price and then coal back to Idaho on the return trip. The owner, Tom Reeder, is sharing it with us, and we want to share our appreciation. That's a lovely truck. And I'm guessing these are a lot of grandkids of the Reeders. You guys look beautiful. Thanks for joining us today. Bye. Ogden City UniServe is celebrating the pioneer value of education. Ogden Weber UniServe places a high value on learning and a continuing legacy of education for Ogden's future, and they've got some books for you. Don't give one to Tom, he can't read. Reading is timeless. If you want a book, this is a good chance to get a book. I'm going to have you guys tell us who you are because I don't have you on my script, but tell us about you.
Operation Underground Railroad is an organization developed to rescue children with slavery. We're working with the countries and dismantle organizations, and then we rescue the tourists and young men from the ages of 5 all the way to 18. So that's our purpose is to
Appreciate you guys being here. That's Operation Underground Railroad. Rescuing children from slavery. Very noble. How about a big round of applause for all of the efforts going on? Thank you so much. And here's your Judges Award, the Pleasant View South State. They invite Utah's youth to honor your past and embark on your future by discovering your heritage and pioneering a brighter future of their own. Tell us what you guys have got here.
We got some awesome youth. We had a great committee that lots of hours in it. And we just want everybody to remember their ancestors and their heritage.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate you guys being here. That's a lovely, makes me want to get out on the lake right now. Honor your past, embark on your journey. Next up is Ogden Wildcat Youth Football. They provide a safe and positive learning environment, properly teaching the fundamentals, fostering team play and good sportsmanship. Appreciate you being here. And it looks like Jeannie Hall is headed home. She says, make sure not to put me on the spot. This is Jeannie and her father-in-law, the Halls. Give them a round of applause, would you? Jeannie's husband he's over the Ogden Pioneer Days Rodeo. And what would he have you say?
How much you love the rodeo?
Perfect. Be there tonight. It's the last night of the parade, or in the rodeo. They're going to crown Miss Rodeo Utah. Here's your Pioneer Days parade folk right here again. Brian Scotty, Dennis Montgomery. Give them a round of applause. I think that Dennis can beat you in a race, Brian. I think you need to bring this up to my house and leave it. This is your Fantasy Limousine service up next. Fantasy Limousine service is where your dreams come true. It's locally owned and operated by Laura and Wayne Huff. Find them at fantasylimousine.com. Brian, say hi to the crowd here, over here, because I'll introduce this group. This is the man in charge of the parade. I'm scared. Have a round of applause. He helps make it as we listen to the sound of the band. Camas, Utah. Your drum major is Mindy Burgess under the direction of Brad Flinders. Big round of applause all the way this morning from Camas, Utah. Thanks, guys, for being here. We appreciate it. This is the Little Seed Evolution Child Care Center. Little Seed. Thanks for being here. You guys are looking good on those bikes. Mount Ogden Junior High is coming up next. I went to Mount Ogden Junior High. I'm a Mount Ogden fan. Who else went to Mount Ogden here? 2 people. Oh, see, if you go to Mount Ogden, you get some candy. Mount Ogden works to create an environment, foster learning, etc. I'll just say, go Rams. How's that? Here's your student body officers for Mount Ogden this year. Next up is the Washington Terrace East State. Each person on this float created by Washington Terrace is standing next to a picture of a pioneer ancestor of theirs. Take a look at this. This has some special meaning. The black and white photo and the descendant just below. It's also something depicting how they're carrying on, currently engaged in the pioneer spirit. And we hope that you all catch that spirit. Thanks for being here. Beautiful float. How about a round of applause? How about a round of applause for Brian Smith? Now that's a selfie. Only in Ogden, thanks Brian Smith. Oh yeah, we need to make sure and say happy birthday to Ernie Noriega. Ernie, where's Ernie Noriega? He's 45 today. Happy birthday, Ernie. And might I mention that we also have the Beehive Model A Ford Club of Utah following the Washington Terrace East State. You guys need a ride to Salt Lake, there's your bus. The Utah Transit Authority. And the Beehive Model A Club is dedicated to the restoration, the preservation, and the promotion of interest in the Ford Model A. You have here a 2-door coupe. You have here a little pickup truck. You got yourself a 4-door sedan. You've got a rumble seat coupe, another 4-door sedan. Some of you are probably wondering, what is the difference between a sedan and a Phaeton?
Good question. It's just a matter of body style. It's the same engine and drivetrain.
Did you restore this car? Beautiful cars. We appreciate you being here. Model A is always all right. Thanks for being here. The Model A Ford Club of Utah. And there's a rumble seat full of some good-looking kids who dressed up for the occasion. Look at that. There's a picture in the making right there. Those horns haven't changed a bit, have they? Uh-oh, you guys better slow down. Here's the marshal. That's probably exactly what it was like. And you know, if you would have had yourself a fast motorcycle, you could have outrun him. That's a good-looking truck, isn't it? I think I'll leave that at my place. A lot of these guys would know Ed Niederhauser, who used to be one of the greatest restoration folks of Model A's around. I knew Ed, and what a great legacy he encouraged, and probably knew a lot of these folks with these beautiful cars. Now here's the winner right here. That little roadster, who thinks that would be all right in their garage, huh? Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. I gotta tell you, they're all good, but that's a little roadster. There you have it. That's the way it was back in the day. What do you guys have to say for yourself? It's hot out here. Well, turn on the air conditioning. We're trying to. It's got an 8-track player. Okay, here's a steak bed. You know, I always heard steak bed, but I've yet to see the steaks. Who are you?
Little Prowse.
Did you restore the car yourself?
My dad and I did. This is the air conditioner right here.
Thank you. This is the air conditioning right here. Nice looking. Great job. Thanks for being here. Staker Parson, over 60 years. Staker Parson's been a part of Utah's heritage, part of our pioneering spirit. They are the largest material supplier along the Wasatch Front. They want us all to enjoy Pioneer Days. As we salute the iconic, if you look on the side of this cement mixer, I think one of them might have the Whoopie Girl and National Guard mixers. And he can't hear you. I'd get out of the way without the horn. Thanks for being here. There's your Whoopie Girl. Can I get a whoopee? Oh, you guys are all right. Even after the heat and the sun, this has been a good parade, don't you think? This is one of the best parades I think I remember. Nice and close together. We got cement trucks with the National Guard. Parson always taking it a step further to do a little bit of respect for the community. We appreciate it. Thanks for being here. My driveway's ready to pour. If you guys just head on up there. I wish you would have spun the cement, though. It's going to come out kind of thick. Okay, next up we've got the Great Antique Machinery Association. Are you pleased with the Great Antique Machinery? Somehow this doesn't... I'm losing the battery. I better get close here. So this one looks really, what, 1920s? 1920 John Deere Gator. You guys have restored that beautifully. Isn't this a nice restoration job of this antique car? You don't want to sing? Who would like to hear this lovely lady sing? Say hi then.
Hi. Love you guys.
Thanks for being here. And now let's take a look at these beautiful tractors. This is Massey Ferguson driving this one. I think his name's Massey Ferguson. This is actually a Harley. Well, this isn't Massey, Harrods before Ferguson. You're going to restore this, or you can leave it like it is. So how long will the restoration take? Depends on how much time you want to put into it. Probably next year. So maybe next year's parade, this one will be all restored, but it's pretty cool in its original form, I think, don't you? How about a round of applause for all these beautifully restored tractors? The smart ones have umbrellas on them. Is that your wife? No, but you know her, don't you? Yours up the front. Okay. Well, these are gorgeous looking. These are McCormick Farmalls. I used to have an International Scout, and boy, I'd love to have one again. If you got a 1962 or 3 International Scout, will you give me a call? I think McCormick Farmall is the most popular tractor in this group. Is that the case? Is that the case? I got to recognize the case. Okay. So what makes you want to get this thing all spiffied up like this? Say they all look better than you. You got to do something. Well, that looks pretty nice. These guys clapped a lot at the beginning, but they're a little worn out. But now we're close to the end. I'll bet they'll give you another round of applause. Again, Great Antique Machinery Association. They're going to be at the Weber County Fair. You can see the largest display of antique machinery of its kind in the state. We're almost to the end, folks, but hang tight. Look at those machines coming down the road. I think, you know, some of these tractors, they can harvest potatoes anytime, right? That's nice looking restoration. There's another couple of cases bringing up the rear, but not to be outdone. Farmall's going to get the last word. Boy, that's nice looking old machine. The free event is an anti-bullying teen suicide prevention awareness event. It's going to be August 15th at Pioneer Stadium, Lorton Park. It's free to the public. With awareness comes action. But I gotta tell you, look at that. I want to say car, but I don't think that does it justice. That thing is wicked. Who'd like to drive one of those? Which one of you kids wants to get in and drive it down the road? I bet they'd let you. That's really cool. Who can tell us about it? You can slow down because I can't go too far. Oh. Tell us about what we're looking at here.
1932 Studebaker hot rod. I drove Dragon Slayer, Maximum Trucks, Donkey Kong for the past 23 years. My new vehicle. I wanted something that was bright, bold, and just wicked. And so that's what we've come up with. But, you know, we're going to have monster trucks August 15th out at the Ogden Stadium. It's a free event. It's my chance to get back to the community. I'm born and raised here, and so, you know, I wanted to get back to the community. So everybody come out and come have a good time with us.
Frank Christensen, thanks. It's free. August 15th, you can see some of these wild-looking machines in action. But my goodness, I could look at that for about an hour. That is something. And also representing a good cause to stop bullying. We got another one up here. I'm not sure what this is. Who can tell me what we're looking at? What are we looking at?
A beautiful monster truck. Mark right there, he's the driver. He's a great guy, saves crack, but this is all about the kids, because kids matter. Free event 2015, Pioneer Park, bullying awareness and teen suicide prevention. Come out here, it's free to the public. Thanks, a lot of work has gone into these. That's going to be fun, and it's Price is Right. So plan on being there August 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our 2015 Ogden Pioneer Days Parade. The folks that are coming up now are the folks that put it off. This is Brent Checks driving this Ford truck. He could have been in the Antique Car Club with this thing, but it sure looks nice. Thanks, guys, for being here. You can give Brent a big hand. He's done a lot of work.
To see what's possible in the world of cultured marble, granite, and true stone, come to the Sand and Swirl showroom. See our products in person. From shower doors to tub surrounds, renovations to new construction, visit the Sand and Swirl showroom to see your dreams come to life.